Jim Morrison's grave lies nestled in the quiet heart of Père Lachaise Cemetery in Paris, among the resting places of Oscar Wilde, Frédéric Chopin, and Édith Piaf. He arrived in Paris in March 1971 with his longtime partner, Pamela Coursol, hoping to escape the pressures of fame and revive his creativity. They rented a cozy apartment at 17 Rue Beautreillis in the historic Marais district, and Jim spent his days wandering the streets, reading poetry at the Café de Flore and writing in his notebooks. It was meant to be a time of peace and rebirth after the storms of Los Angeles. But that peace did not last. In the early hours of July 3, 1971, Pamela found Jim dead in the bathtub of their apartment. The official cause was recorded as heart failure, though no autopsy was ever performed. French law at the time didn't require one when foul play was not suspected. Rumors spread quickly. Some whispered of a heroin overdose, others of a health collapse brought on by alcohol and exhaustion. Pamela, grief-stricken and isolated in a foreign land, had to make a swift decision. She didn't want Jim to be returned to the US, where the press and police still hounded the ghost of his reputation. She wanted him to rest where he could finally be free. Arrangements were made within days. On July 7, 1971, a small private burial took place at Père Lachaise Cemetery in a modest plot not far from the graves of symbolist poets Morrison admired. The ceremony was quiet. Only a handful of people attended, including a few close friends and the American consul. There was no music, no press, no spectacle, just the hush of the Paris morning and the weight of disbelief. The grave was unmarked at first. Even those who searched for it in the following years often passed it by. Nearly 55 years after his death, Jim Morrison remains one of the most visited and mysterious figures in Père Lachaise. A singer whose body rests in Paris, but whose voice still echoes across the world.